everybody. We're going to get started in just about a minute, so if please take your seat. We'll begin momentarily. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to beautiful Ramona Park. This park is one of the jewels of North Long Beach, with athletic fields, baseball field, football, soccer field, tennis courts, basketball courts, multi-sport courts, a community center with great programming, and a lot of open space. Ramona Park really offers a lot for our community. We are so thrilled to be celebrating this momentous occasion with you all this morning. My name is Stephen Scott, and I'm the Acting Director for the Department of Parks, Recreation, Marine, and Animal Care Services. And I'm so excited to be joined here by the Ninth District Councilmember Dr. Joni Ricks-Oddie, our colleagues from Public Works, represented by Marilyn Sorakis. We're joined by Christopher Kuntz from our Community Development Department. And we also have a couple of commissioners from the Parks and Recreation Commission. We have Chair Susan Redfield and Commissioner Bob Livingston. We also have with us Araceli King from the Ramona Park Neighborhood Association. Thank you for joining us. So to begin the formal program this morning, we'd like to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. And so I'm going to invite up a couple of invited guests somewhere. We have Johan and Cohen, who will be helping us with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Come on, Cohen. Come on, Johan. Back shy now. Cohen, you want to come stand next to Mommy? No? Okay. All right.
So everybody, please stand if you are able. Place your right hand over your heart. Face the flag.
I'm going to say ready, begin, and then you're going to go, okay? All right. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah. Can we give Johan a round of applause?
Thank you so much, Johan. All right, so to begin our comments this morning, I'd like to introduce our 9th District Councilmember, Dr. Joni Ricks-Oddie. The council member has been wonderful to work with Parks, Rec, and Marine because of her leadership and her investment in parks in North Long Beach. We are so fortunate to have such an advocate for North Long Beach Parks with us. Dr. Ricks-Oddie?
Can we give a round of applause to our Interim Director for Parks, Recreation, Marine, and Animal Care Services, Stephen Scott? I think you might have gotten better applause than me. So before I start making my remarks, I just want to say I see a couple of folks like restraining their children back from the park. That is not necessary. Look, it's a better photo op if they're in the back anyway. So if you want your kids to go play, like, feel free to let them. They don't have to, let them go. Let them be free. This is the time for them to be feral. So don't feel like just because I'm talking that they don't play. Yeah, please go ahead. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. This is what this is about, right? Playgrounds are meant to be played on, right? They're not meant to be stared at. They're not monuments, right? If you're an adult and you want to go play, knock yourself out. That's fine, too. We're all children at heart. But parks are meant to be used, right? They're meant to be areas of creativity, for community, for people to gather, for children to enjoy, for parents to get a little bit of a break and tire out your children, right? Because remember, we all know as parents, the goal is exhaustion, right? So, if I can help you achieve that goal this morning, God bless you. I'm here for it. Again, thank you so much for all of you all being here, residents, community members, neighborhood leaders, city folks, city staff, elected folks, representatives, right? Because again, work like this doesn't happen just on its own, right? It takes collectively all of us working together, advocating to make sure that our communities get the resources and the investments that they deserve. We have a really fantastic community here in Ramona Park, and they have been asking for investments into their park for some time now, and so we have done, absolutely. So in addition to what you see behind me, we've done work on the exterior of the community center. You see the beautiful mural. We've done upgraded lighting. We got Link Logistics earlier last year, did investments and donated the new park benches that you see, new trees. Because again, and I always go back to this, during the pandemic, I think a lot of us recognize how important open space was, how important recreation was, right? Exactly. And making sure that people feel safe in our parks, feel like our parks serve them well, have the amenities that they want, right? And that they serve the communities that they're in. And that is always our goal. That's the goal of myself. That's the goal of my fantastic staff, is to make sure that you are all well served. And so again, I'm going to echo some of the thank yous that my colleague Stephen Scott. I want to thank Parks, Recreation, and Marine and Animal Care Services for being fantastic partners to my office. Listening to the residents. We had a great turnout when we did the community meeting a couple of years ago here. We were standing room only with folks talking about what they wanted to see in their park, what they wanted to see in a playground, right? And you all listened, right? You were thoughtful and you designed something that is not only something that is beautiful aesthetically, but it's something that can be utilized by people of all levels. It's accessible. So our children with disabilities, our folks with disabilities can use it, right? We wanted to make sure that it's something that everybody in our community can use. And so I thank you for your partnership. I want to thank the folks from Public Works, because things don't get built if Public Works does not build them. And so I want to thank Public Works Department. I want to thank the Partnership of Community Development. Johan, who you saw up here, is Christopher Coote's son, who is the director of our Community Development Department. They've done a lot of visioning up here with us over the last several years. For those of you who know about uptown planning, land use, and neighborhood strategy, right? We've done a lot of work up in North Long Beach to really re-envision what we want North Long Beach to be, and to look like in the future, again, to make sure it serves its community. And so I want to thank Community Development for their partnership. I want to thank our wonderful Long Beach firefighters, Local 372. They got that nice blue truck in the back, blue tent in the back. We made this a District 9 play date, right? Because it's really not a grand opening for a playground if there's no children here and there's no families here. And so we wanted to make sure we created an experience where you had food and you had some music and you had games and you had things here that kept you in the park, enjoying yourself, eating, and making it somewhere where, like I said, people want to be and to spend their time. I want to thank Partners of Parks, because they have been a great partner in making sure we're investing in our community, raising money for our parks, and making sure that money is funneled to the types of projects that my residents need. And lastly, I do want to shout out Sean Kearns, representing Congresswoman Nanette Bedegon's office. And so again, been great supporters, have been trying to do earmarks and all kinds of things to make sure that we're getting funding, right? Because again, projects like this don't happen on their own. They come from a variety of funding sources, and those include state and federal levels. And so I thank you for their partnership. And I also want to give a shout out to my sister Nicole over there. She was trying to hide. I saw you. For as long as I have lived in North Long Beach, Nicole has stewarded this park, been the director here. And so I just want you to know, you have somebody here, you have staff here at the park who love our children, who love our park, who are constantly advocating for the needs of Ramona Park and what they need, making it vocal, making it open to our neighborhood association. And so, Nicole, I want to thank you and your staff for your continued leadership. Now to the remarks that my staff actually wrote. So again, I'm Councilmember Ricks-Oddie, and I have the privilege of representing the Ninth District. Again, the new Signature Playground is more than just renovation. It's a reflection of what's possible when community comes together with a shared vision, when residents, neighborhood associations, city departments work side by side, where we can create spaces to not only meet the needs of our families and residents, but truly celebrates our community spirit. I want to thank all the community members, again, who shared their ideas and their input through this process. Your voices shaped this playground, from the features that make it more inclusive, to the playful under-the-sea theme that makes a joyful destination for everyone. And don't worry, we have not forgotten about the pool. Families can look forward to shade structures, fog misters that keep your space cool and comfortable, enhanced landscaping and additional shade trees, and play equipment designed to spark sensory, physical, and imaginative play. The new safety surfacing adds an extra layer of care, ensuring the children can to explore, climb, and play with confidence. As a child who likes to roll around the ground, as you probably saw Chloe doing, getting sand in her hair is usually a difficult thing. I enjoy coming to a playground where I have a less likely ability to have to spend an hour taking sand out of her hair, so amen. We're especially grateful to our partners, again, Ramona Park, St. Francis, the Collin Neighborhood Association, for supporting the outreach efforts to include more community members. These improvements go beyond play. The inclusive design creates opportunities for children of all abilities to learn, grow together. While new benches and seating provide families with a space to relax and connect, together these features make Ramona Park a more welcoming and vibrant gathering place for everyone in our community. Again, this project shows what it means to invest in our neighborhoods, creating spaces that bring people together, strengthen community bonds, and give our children a safe, inspiring place to play. And with that, again, I want you all, please, please, please enjoy the park. You are an adult. There is nothing wrong with you going down a slide. There is nothing wrong with you getting on a swing. I will be doing that. Look, if you're a little embarrassed, it's okay. Tell them you're trying to encourage the children, right? So you want to demonstrate that it's safe, that Public Works did their job. You know, they can hold a couple 100 pounds, so they can hold you too, right? But again, the parks are for everyone, right? Parks are for everyone. And I want you all to enjoy today, enjoy the food, enjoy the activities, and enjoy one another in a time and space where sometimes maybe that's not as encouraged. But the thing that I love about Long Beach is that we enjoy one another and we celebrate with one another. And so once again, thank you so much for coming today. It is an honor to be your council member. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy. Go play. Do you want to say anything else? Okay.
Thank you so much, Councilmember, and thank you for the recognition for everybody who played a role in making this day possible. It really does take all of us, the community, city departments, all of us to be able to deliver this wonderful new playground here at Ramona Park. And so also thank you, Councilmember, for inviting all the kids up. I did not want to be the person standing between kids wanting to play and a playground wanting to be played on. So thank you very much. I don't have to be that barrier any longer. And thank you for commenting on some of the differing amenities that this playground has that really allows all of our community, regardless of ability, to be able to use this playground. That's something that is very important to our department. In fact, is a part of our Parks Make Long Beach strategic plan that was really driven by all of you in the community, which really prioritizes investments to enhance accessibility for people of all abilities. So thank you for mentioning that as well. And as the council member mentioned, this playground with an Under the Sea theme does just that. With 2 exciting play areas for different age groups, the playground also features inclusive swings, a sensory wave seat, a water-themed sound panel, multiple climbing apparatus, in addition to colorful Adirondack chairs, new benches, new picnic benches, and landscaping, trees, fog misters, which look great for the Halloween season, and shade structures to really help address heat impacts. We are really excited to be able to deliver this project. And Ramona Park, really, whether you're coming for a few minutes or a few hours, this is absolutely a destination for you and your family. So thank you all for being here. We're also excited about some of the other improvements in the park that were part of this project. Improvements to the playground, new signage, curb ramps, and ADA accessible pathways to and from the play areas, all really important improvements as part of this project. We would not be here today without the leadership of the council member and our partners in Public Works. And so at this moment, I'd like to invite up Marilyn Sorakis, our Bureau Manager for Project Management Bureau in Public Works. Marilyn.
Go, Marilyn.
Thank you. Good morning, CD9.
Good morning.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Christopher, for joining us, and of course, Councilwoman. And I'm really here just to say thank you. So this kind of project doesn't come together without a lot of resources, as we've been talking about. In order to make this project happen, we got funding from California State Parks, we got Measure A funding from the City of Long Beach, and a Community Development Block Grant, also known as CDBG, from Community Development. So I just wanted to say thank you. Altogether, that's $2.7 million that it took to make these improvements happen. I also want to say thank you to the project team. So I am with Public Works, Project Management Bureau, the Bureau Manager. We have our Project Management Officer here today, Charlene. Hi, Charlene. Thank you for your leadership. Catherine, our Capital Projects Parks Program Manager, also was an integral part of this team. And our Project Manager, Monica de Gavorian, is here. Hi, Monica. I wanted to give a special shout out to Monica today. Oh, my mic is moving. And Monica saw this project through conception, community outreach, and construction. And I know she's really proud of this project. We're really happy you could be here with us today, Monica. Sean McDuff provided project analyst support to this project. And we have right there in the back, I see you, Chuck. Hi, Chuck Foley, our architect with Hirsch & Associates, to design the playground for us. And our contractors, SDJ&B Construction. I don't see them here today, but they helped us bring our dreams into reality. I have a long list of thank yous to the Parks team, starting with Stephen Scott, Danielle Lewis, Anna Mendiola, Joy Warren, Nicole Steed, Eric Woodson, Michael Tierney, Raul Martinez, Oscar, and Eduardo. So with all the projects that Project Management Bureau comes in contact with, our overarching goal is to make it better than it was before. And this project specifically had some objectives that we thought would be really important at this site: to create an inviting environment for the community, extend the useful life of the facility, enhance accessibility with ADA-compliant amenities, improve access to the existing resources here, like our community center, enhance the visitor experience, and reduce heat impacts with cooling features. So as the Councilwoman and Stephen have been talking about, we did that through our misters and hydration stations, the fog, the rubberized surface, the 2 different play areas for different ages and abilities, the ADA accessible picnic tables. So I think we did it, you guys. Do you think it looks better than it did before? Yeah? Yeah? Good. And I just want to also say that we're not done in enhancing CD9. Some of you have been enjoying Great Artesia Boulevard. Shout out to Musan. Woo-woo. And coming up in the next few years, you'll see improvements at DeForest Park. We're putting in a new restroom there, Houghton Park Playground, and also the Hamilton Loop. So stay tuned. We'll be here helping, improving, and celebrating with you all. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Marilyn. Thank you again for everybody being here. That concludes this portion of the ceremony, but we're going to move on to a ribbon cutting to officially open this playground. So we'll kind of get ready for that. Take just a minute. Before doing so, though, I did want to recognize one more person in attendance representing the mayor's office, and that is Montserrat Pineda. So welcome and thank you for being here. Glad you are here.
Montserrat's from Ramona Park.
And Montserrat's from Ramona Park area, so even better. Thank you so much again for being here. And I hate to be the wet blanket. Everybody was invited onto the playground. Just remember, at a certain age, everything becomes an extreme sport. And so we probably have to be a little bit careful at some of our ages, such as myself. But anyway, it is here for everybody to enjoy. So enjoy, and thank you for being here.
Yes.